Hey guys, it's a beautiful day. It's a little chilly, so I got my jacket on. What I decided to do is we're gonna go ahead and get these green spring onions out of the garden today, and I'm gonna dehydrate them. So then I'll have some dehydrated onions, and maybe if I wanna make it into a powder, I can do that also. So got my little basket and a little tool to help me loosen up the roots a little bit, and we're gonna get these onions out and put them in the dehydrator outside. Now, I've never dehydrated onions, but I have heard that it can be very, very stinky if you do it inside. So I'm just gonna set it up on a little table I have in my porch. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and get all of them, even though some of them are pretty small. So I'm just gonna use my tool to kind of loosen up the dirt around them and pull them out. I'm gonna shake as much dirt as I can off, and I'll put them in my basket. All right, so I'm gonna get all these. All right, here's my basket of onions I got. A nice big basket. They're all really nice big size onions. I only had maybe 2 or 3 that were really little, so it was time to pull these up. And I'll start new in another month or so when it starts getting a little bit warmer after all the frosts. When we go with these, I'm probably gonna sit on my deck for a little bit and get like the outside little pieces like this that aren't good. And just so I'm not bringing a bunch of dirt into my kitchen. All right guys, so I was sitting on my deck here in the sun, and I got all of the roots off here, and I pulled off all the dead parts, and if anything was bad on the bottom of the greens, I just snipped those off here into a little pile at my feet. I don't know if you can see that. Of course, my puppy joined me in the sun. So just enjoying the sunshine, getting the onions ready. So I'm gonna bring them in and wash them, do a quick rough chop, and get them in the dehydrator. Alright, so this is the dehydrator I have. It's a Presto Dehydrate food dehydrator. I got this off of Amazon, and it came with 4 of these trays here like this that just stack on top of each other, and I bought another set extra of 2 so I could have 6 all together here. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off, and I'm going to take the base outside and put it on my porch, and then I'll fill these up and bring it to it. But I don't trust myself to carry all of this with the onions at the same time. All right, so I got a few washed. So what I'm gonna do is chop off the ends where the roots were, and I'll put those in my chicken stock bag that I have in my freezer. Then I'm just gonna cut these up really roughly and put them in the bottom piece of my dehydrator. Then you can throw these in any soups or stocks or casseroles, and they'll rehydrate really well, just like you were using fresh. Or you could grind them into a powder and use them as green onion powder. I think I'll probably just leave mine. And I plan to store these in just a mason jar with a reused lid. Since they're not going to be canned or anything, it doesn't have to be a brand new lid. So I save my old lids for this kind of stuff. Then I'll try and fill up my whole tray. Let's see how much I can fit on. I think I could probably fit all of this on one, and then I'll move on to the next tray. Some people make these a lot thinner, but I don't think it really matters. As long as there's some airspace in between them, they should be good to go. All right, I'm gonna do the rest of them. All right, so I got all 6 trays filled, just about the same as much as this. I cut them a little bit bigger than I normally would have liked them if I was not gonna dehydrate them, so they wouldn't fall through these little holes here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plug it in. I have an electrical extension cord right here ready to plug in, and we'll let it go. All right, mine starts all on its own as soon as I plug it in. There's no on or off or setting temperature. So this will just go for probably 5 or 6 hours, and I'll check on it probably in a couple hours and see. All right, guys, this finished up last night, a little bit later than I would have liked. It was a little after 9. So it took about 7 hours for these to fully dehydrate. So I got, out of all of those onions, I got 2 quarts plus a full pint. And these ones weren't quite dried all the way. So it was mostly just these whites that were in big chunks. So I just went ahead and put them in a Ziploc bag and threw them in my fridge. So I'll use these in my omelets this morning that I'm gonna make. So I just wanted to show you guys how much I got from all those onions. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you.